Hey guys!
Hi.
So today we're back with a really exciting video. We're both really excited for this because TOPSHOP, if you haven't already heard, have launched bridal and bridesmaids dresses.
I was so excited
I
about
know,
that launch.
it's one of our favourite places to shop. So it was really exciting to hear them kind of going into the bridal market. Obviously ASOS do it, Whistles have recently gone into it, but TOPSHOP, I feel like it is a lot of people's favourite here in the UK. It's one of the go-to places to shop on the high street. They're always kind of recreating amazing trends at affordable prices, and we were like, what's this going to be like? So they do have bridal wear. They have about 6 wedding dresses.
Yeah, not many yet. I kind of feel like they're going to be expanding it a bit, but
I hope so.
It's very small.
I hope so. Looking at the designs, I was a little bit disappointed with the wedding dresses. But what we've done in this video is order pretty much all of the designs of the bridesmaids dress. There are a few missing, but you guys can go onto the website and check that out if you want. But what we're going to do is talk you through each of the dresses. We're going to start with our favourites and then go to our least favourites. And
I'm trying them on to see what they look like.
Hannah is trying them all on.
Great.
So we're going to insert some images of what they look like on the model, on the site, and then what they look like in real life. It's definitely an interesting one because, as you'll see in a case of a few of them, they're quite see-through. Some of them maybe not as flattering as you'd expect. So it's interesting to kind of like have that like real life versus the like studio shot, what they actually look like. And for reference as well, Hannah's trying on size 8, so all the dresses are size 8, and she is very, very tiny, no matter what she says. So if anything is unflattering as well, bear that in mind. Hannah is a tiny, tiny size, so I think even more so, it looks bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they should be designing them for all shapes and sizes, and a few of them aren't. Anyway, so starting off with our favourites. I think these are the most versatile. They're 2 in different colours, so Hannah's got the navy one.
I absolutely love this one.
This is definitely the nicest in the whole collection, I think, and the most, I think they're the most
versatile for different shapes.
Versatile for different shapes. They're very flattering, and they're also very kind of bridesmaidy looking. I love the navy one. They are very smart. The cape detail is really nice. The material is really, really premium feeling. The navy one is 125, and the printed one, which I have here, is 165. So they are kind of mid-range in terms of affordable. Not super affordable, but for what you're getting, I think they're a really good price.
Brilliant.
And they're really, I love the detail on these as well, and they've done this in a few of their dresses. They have the buttons all the way up the back, almost as you would have like on a wedding dress. Good, really good attention to detail. I'm surprised they didn't do them in more colours though.
Yeah, this in a blush would be amazing.
Blush or nude.
So maybe they might. I think they might extend the range.
Yeah, I hope so. This dress is the definite standout for us. Like, we thought it was the nicest.
Perfect for a selection of bridesmaids. So different shapes, sizes. I think it would work for a lot.
Yeah, because you've got the ruffles along the front, so it's flattering on your tummy. You've got your arms covered.
On the arms. So our second favourite is this little number, another floral version. I think it's pretty flattering, this one. It's really, really pretty with the bow around the waist detail. I don't know whether it's slightly wedding guest, depending on the style of your wedding.
Yeah, I found it quite interesting how they've done a lot of the designs in prints, because traditionally bridesmaids dresses are usually plain, not printed.
But I can work really well if the bride is quite plain, and then you have the florals that then match her bouquet. I think it works really well.
I love this dress. I think it's really pretty. It's £225 though, so I think that's quite expensive for TOPSHOP, even though the material is also actually the same material as the last 2 dresses, but it's very delicate material, and it does feel quite premium. Definitely doesn't like feel like something that would be in TOPSHOP.
It's a nice one to wear.
But it is, yeah, a little bit more expensive. So that was our second favourite. And then our third favourite is based on the design, but actually when Hannah tried this on, it was totally see-through.
It was really see-through.
Like, completely see-through. She was wearing nude knickers and you could see them. Like, it...
Not a good look.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to see too much of this dress because it's literally... Like, you couldn't even wear, like... You couldn't wear anything on it. You'd have to wear a different slip. And I just think that's such a failure in their design. It's such a shame because
I absolutely love it.
So it's basically, again, that same really, really lightweight material, and it goes from an ombre kind of aqua colour down to a white right at the bottom. It's really, so pretty. It's really lovely, and it's elasticated just at the waist. So I think that's quite flattering. Again, I mean, if you had any curves going on your tummy, I don't know if it would be the most flattering one.
It does cling to the curves. And they do this in like a purpley
Yeah, pinky
lilac
colour as well.
which is pretty.
But yeah, just
but
a
I don't know how
shame.
you'd get around the see-throughness.
You'd have to replace the slip. Considering you're spending £145, that's not something you want to have to do.
Don't have to buy some slip.
Yeah, so we were really disappointed with that one because I think in terms of design, it was definitely like our second favourite, but it was completely see-through. So that's a warning on that one.
So the next one is a little midi dress, which is really pretty in a lilac-y colour. This one also comes in a bluey shade as well. This was really pretty, really easy to wear, really comfortable, doesn't kind of feel like anything's going to fall out. It was, and the tummy I think is really good too.
Yeah, because it's got the pleats across the front.
It'd be good to have like a variety of bridesmaids. This would be good for different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, I think so, and it's one of the most affordable ones as well. It's £85, so a little bit more affordable. The one thing I would say again, I think to me, this looks like a dress I would wear to a wedding. Not necessarily a bridesmaid's dress, but it depends on your style and your kind of theme to your wedding. Yeah. But that's one of the most affordable and definitely kind of universal for all different shapes. Yeah. The next one I would say is going to be quite popular because it is that kind of like 90s look that is very, very popular at the moment. It's a basic slip, but it has an asymmetrical hem. This one's actually really dirty. It arrived a bit dirty, which is a shame, but it's a really nice kind of like...
It's a nice heavy material, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice heavy kind of silk material, or satiny material. It's £85 again, so one of the more affordable ones. I really love the detail on the little straps. So you have these like long strings dangling down either side, which I think looks really nice and adds a little bit of a detail to it. It looks kind of quite chic and simple, so if you're going for that kind of like very understated look, it could be great. Again,
there's a few colours in this one as well, so there's 3 colours, so you could actually go with that, having your bridesmaids in different colours if you wanted to.
Yeah, and they'd had some of the ones with the straight hem as well, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Pretty much the same dress with the straight hem.
Yeah, and even though this is quite slinky, because it's quite a heavy material, it doesn't cling as much as some of the others. So although, I mean, I'm a size 10, I would be quite nervous about wearing a dress like this.
I think maybe with the right underwear, this one would be okay.
Some Spanx, yeah.
But
yeah, that's a good kind of simple one.
So the next one we've got is really pretty, but it's really nice from the back and not so good from the front. So you've got this beautiful little cape detail across the back, and then it's quite plain and straight down on the front and not that flattering.
No, I think, yeah, exactly. At the back it looked amazing, and then at the front it just is like just straight down. Again, difficult to wear if you've got any curves.
Yeah, definitely.
And also the material, something about it, just, I don't know. I don't think, to me, it doesn't look that expensive. What's the price on this one? £125. So for £125, I don't think it looks £125. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I like the idea.
It's a shame because I really wanted it to work, but it's not that great when it's actually on.
Yeah. The next one I have is one that I think if you love this style of dress, it almost looks like a wedding dress to me. It is really quite beautiful, but it's definitely like a love-hate thing because it has these embroidered roses, which I personally don't like. If you were having a kind of boho style wedding,
it's quite big right now, all this embroidered detail.
Yeah, it could fit really well. Again, this is very clingy across the tummy area. So
this was probably the clingiest on all areas. So any kind of lump or bump, it kind of stuck to.
Yeah, I would not feel comfortable wearing this dress. You didn't feel comfortable in this dress. So I think unless you've got an absolute washboard stomach or you just don't mind having a little bit on show, it's very unforgiving in terms of like what you can see. It doesn't flatter really, I don't think. So the next two are actually a matching pair, and when I'm kind of like really torn between this design because they're both the same style. This green one is really not like, I really did not like that on.
It didn't look so great, did it?
No, it just looks...
It's a shame.
Something's not quite right. Like, I feel like the neckline is just a bit too straight across. The pink one was definitely better, and I love the idea of the back. Like, it has these little off-the-shoulder ruffles, and then it has like an open kind of detail on the back, and the pretty buttons all the way down. But then I think the ruffles just don't quite sit in the right place on your hips.
Right, are they?
No, and
this one especially looked quite bizarre. The ruffles look quite bizarre on this one.
Yeah, they just didn't feel. And this one's 125. I imagine that one's 225. I think
this has a lot of detail.
245. So that's actually the most expensive one as well, and it was our second to least favourite. So these ones weren't fantastic. I do think They're pretty, but I don't know. I have to say, like, I kind of expected more from Topshop. So the last one is the worst one.
It's another midi, but it just doesn't really work, I don't think. It's not.
I think the fabric is the main thing. I think the fabric looks really quite cheap. It's very shiny.
I don't like this middle tier.
Peplum.
No.
I'm a fan of peplums, and I think they can be really flattering, and they can kind of define your waist, but this one it looks like a neck curtain.
Yeah, not a fan.
And the seam up the middle looks a bit funny. I don't know, yeah, not a winner. And they do this in a couple of colours as well. And it's £115, which we think is quite a lot.
Yeah.
It really doesn't look like it looks like you would get it from somewhere even more affordable than Topshop. Yeah, I think
so. It's a bit too shiny, especially in the sunshine. It really shone.
Yeah, like reflected the light.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one was not our favourite. Overall, I think I was a bit disappointed. Like, even though there were a few things that were really good, I do think they didn't necessarily think too much about catering for a diverse group of body shapes, which is a shame. That was the
big thing, because you need that with bridesmaids. You normally have a collection of sizes for your bridesmaids, and you have to keep your mates happy, and you don't want to have one that...
Yeah, and the other thing I think they could have done, which would have made it really nice, was to put the same fabric into some of the different designs, so that maybe the ones that have the cape sleeves and the ruffles down the front that are a little bit more forgiving if you're a bit more curvy, you could almost do the slip dress in the same
colour
material, and then if you felt comfortable wearing that, you could wear it. And I think that's where bridesmaids collections, I think the best collections come out, is when they are a bit more pick and mix, and you can kind of
That's where it's moving to now. It's moving forward into having a selection, and your bridesmaids can choose which shape suits them the best to fit in with one colour.
Yeah, because it really is your worst nightmare as a bridesmaid if you get given something that you feel like uncomfortable in, because you're not
for the whole day.
For the whole day, and you're not really in the position, and you're gonna have loads of photos taken, and you're not really in the position where you can say a lot of the time, I don't like that. Like, you know, you want to make your friend happy.
You can't be the awkward bridesmaid that won't wear
it.
I
won't wear it.
I will not.
But yeah, I think, I just think they didn't really think too much about that. Although there are some really, really nice ones. We'll link all of the dresses below if you've seen something that you like that you might want to use for your wedding. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you soon.
Bye.